Shalom, Kahalal, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elder that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. To the Akwath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 and one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. We're on the precipice of the famine of food and water due to the supply chain. Okay, you don't understand what's going on in the Strait of Hormuz, Suez Canal, and the Houthi rebels of Yemen bringing everything to a screeching halt. You're not paying attention, and it's going to catch you by surprise. So anyway, this is 2 Ezra 16, woe is me, 16 and 17. 2 Ezra 16, 17, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The me is Ezra's, right? And those days is talking about in his reincarnation, the time that we're in right now. These days, these last days. Here's what's going to be going on in these last days. The beginning of sorrows, which is Jacob's trouble, right? The beginning of Jacob's trouble, and great mournings, right? The beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of war. So there, it's all contained within just this: the wars, famine, and great death. The wars are going to bring great death and famine. And the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, again, what? Famine and plague. What is plague? CV19, okay? The 100-day cough, whatever they call it. Tribulation, Jacob's trouble. Anguish, you wasn't ready. You didn't spiritually prepare. Are sent as scourges for a minute, okay? Let's jump down to 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Okay? Go eat you some body parts made into goo, made into meat patties over there, and they're going to give you a great discount. Victuals shall be so good cheap. Go watch that Ronald McDonald putting them body parts in that vat, turning it into sausage or whatever, into meat patties. They're selling it for what? Oh, we got the $1 special. So good, cheap. We got the 1 cent for 1 month. Get all the burgers you can get for 1 cent. Victuals shall be so good, cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. You think you're eating beef. 100% beef. What is that? It's body parts. For 1 cent. So good, cheap. You think you're eating food. And even then shall evils grow upon there. That's pretty evil, body parts. It's a good hamburger. Sword again. What's this? It keeps coming up. This is what? How many lines? From woe is me, right? From 17 to, it's not even done yet. Let's keep reading. Okay. 2 Ezra 16:21. Behold, victuals, this is food, and goods, shall be so good cheap upon earth, right? That 1 cent burger, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Nigga, I got a whole hamburger. You see this? You gonna make a video of you eating it? Watch this, nigga. I don't give a fuck. They shall think themselves to be in good case. You're eating body parts. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Sword, war wars, niggas shooting each other. Did the Negro go in and kill his whole his baby mama's family? Famine again. So let's count them up. One, the beginning of famine. One. Behold, famine. Two. Right? Oh, there's food. Famine. Three. Right? Sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of. Is that four? Okay, wait. Let's count. One, two, right? Three, four, and the other that escape the hunger. What does famine bring? Hunger. Shall the sword destroy? Nukes. Get it? Famine, 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 famine. This isn't the famine of the word. That's different. This is about food, right? That escape the Hunger Games. Hunger Games. Ain't there a new Hunger Game coming out? Okay. And if you win the Hunger Game, it's still going to get you in the Hunger Game. All right. So, that's a lot. All right. Now, we'll have the balance to all of this famine after we watch this. What's going on with the shipping, okay, in the Suez Canal? Well, they're sending carrier groups. The Pentagon has in recent days moved the Dwight D. Eisenhower carrier strike group from the Persian Gulf into the Gulf of Aden off the coast of Yemen. Why? Because they're about to walk right into an ambush. The moment that they drop bombs on Yemen like they're doing in Gaza right now, what is that going to do? Let's see. Here's how the famine is going to come. When they shut down the supply chain, which is happening now, right now, as we speak, what is that going to do? Second Ezra 15 and 28, behold a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Okay? This is going into the Yemenis, right? The Houthis are the dragons. The Palestinians are the dragons. The Hezbollah are the dragons. Okay? And the Carmanians, the Persians, the Iranians, are joined in battle with them. It's a whole lot of them. Okay? A whole lot of them. And it tells you who's going to win. So let's let Greg here explain what the hell is going on. All right? This is 2 hours ago. Emergency alert, U.S. planning strike. That's it. You drop one bomb on Yemen, guess what? The dragons come alive. Dragons are already ready. All right? They're already ready. What's going on here? This is the famine. This is the creation, the beginning of famine with what's going on right here. How? Because nobody can get the food over there. You got to go the long way. You got to go all the way around the Cape of Africa. That's going to take longer. It's going to cost more. Famine doesn't mean no food, it means scarce food. Okay? What's going to make it scarce? Well, it's going to take forever to get here, and it's going to cost so much more that you can't fucking afford it. All right?
On Saturday, according to two U.S. officials. Okay, top Biden administration officials are actively weighing options to strike back at Houthis in Yemen. According to two U.S. officials, the Pentagon has in recent days moved the Dwight Eisenhower Carrier Strike Group from the Persian Gulf into the Gulf of Aden off the coast of Yemen to support a potential U.S. response to attacks, said one of the officials, both of whom were granted anonymity to speak about sensitive plans. The military also provided options to commanders to strike the Houthis, the official said. Okay, so this is huge. Now we know why the Dwight Eisenhower left the Persian Gulf. The Iranians thought that they scared our aircraft carrier away, and that's why we left the Persian Gulf. But no, it's to position themselves for a strike against Yemen. It's come, guys.
It's coming.
And we have U.S. officials stating that the Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is preparing to announce a major multinational mission named Operation Prosperity Guardian during his visit to the Middle East this coming week, with the goal of the operation being to counter the ongoing drone and missile threat by the Houthi terrorist group against commercial shipping in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. So we're going to get a big announcement this week, guys.
You know what that sounds like? Sounds like the Most High is gathering all nations. Joel 3:2. I, the Most High, Yahweh, will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Now let's get a little more clarity on that. Okay. Joel 3:2 in the NLT. I will gather who? The armies of the world into the Middle East. Is that not what we're watching right now? There I will judge them for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, and for dividing up my land, Israel. You know the valley of Jehoshaphat? Okay, so let's do this. Now that we've got that, let's see. I don't know what that's called. Let's see. Let's say straight. Strai. Straits of Hormuz. Hors d'oeuvres. Hormuz. Shut down. Today. Whatever today means. 6 months, 11 years, 3 months, 5 months. They sure are hiding it. 15 hours. Iranian video shows U.S. warships leaving Gulf water. We just heard that. 1 day. Houthis did what? Hamas couldn't. How Red Sea attacks left Israel, West worried amid Gaza war. Okay. What about, see, and they're only saying the Red Sea. So it must not be the Strait of Hormuz. Let's see. 1 day, U.S. warship forced to leave Strait of Hormuz. Okay. So what is it called down there? What is the waterway called? Let me see. Let's watch this short. This is YON IRGC, U.S. warship forced to leave Strait of Hormuz. YON. Let's watch this real quick. This is all in the spirit, so bear with me.
We believe in.
Here we go.
skilled artisans.
Eisenhower a day prior. Americans have deployed amid high tensions in the West Asian waters. Iran and the United States continue to engage in provocations. In the video released by Iran, United States aircraft carrier could be seen leaving the Persian Gulf on December 14th. This after an Iranian drone flew dangerously close to the US aircraft carrier D. Eisenhower a day prior. Americans have deployed warship in the region to prevent an overspill from the Israel-Hamas war. Now take a look at the video.
Now, the reason they're hustling the hell out of there, they got to go all the way around that landmass. Ooh, they're going to show it. It's lucky. It's lucky. Right here. Okay, so let's just jump to the, okay. I believe this is the Suez. This is the Red Sea. This is the Mediterranean Sea. Okay. Let's see what they say. Now, where are we at? This is Yemen. Okay. This is where they're stopping the shipping. Okay. So, where were they? Warship forced to leave the Strait of Hormuz. Where's the Strait of Hormuz? Let's watch. Up there. Okay, so here's where they were. They're right up on Iran. See, because really what's going on, they want war. And when I say they, I mean the Israelis and the Americans want war with Iran. The Carmanians who are with, look at this. What does UAE mean? It means this: Arabia, Arab, the dragons of Arabia. See that? Arabia, Arabs. All this is Arab. United Arab Emirates, Arab, Oman, Arab, Yemen, Arab. Arabs, the dragons of Arabia. Where's is this Egypt? Arabs. There's Arabs all around. And right here, this little spot up here, that's the only where Esau is. What is Esau doing in the middle of land that ain't? And these bunch of these Iranians are these Persians are Edomites. Bunch of them are Elamites. Okay, but they're all mixed up. But the point is, okay, they have to go from here. They're like, nigga, hurry up and get all the way over here. Right? And keep these shipping lanes open. Otherwise, what? Famine. Oil. Munitions needed. Right? So they can continue to fight that war. War, the beginning of war, the beginning of famine. Okay? So the famine, what is that going to cause? It's going to cause, America's over here, right, where they don't belong, right, leaving their entire country wide open, open borders, and they got a plan for all of that, right? They're going to lock it down with foreign troops and all of that. What is that? Famine. This is going to cause a famine. How you got to control those people in your own country, because there is about to be chaos. So anyway, be ready. Now, let's get the balance. They shall laugh, right? They shall laugh. Is that what it is? They shall laugh. What happened there? Let me see. This thing is so particular about how it brings stuff up. Let's see. In times of famine. Ah, Slovakia. That wasn't it. They shall laugh. Wait. In times of Psalm 37:19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, the bad times, in the evil time, and in the days of famine, right? They shall be sad. Who is they? The elect of Israel. Okay. Here comes the famine, right? Well, where's the balance? Some people are going to starve to death. Some people are going to be what? Satisfied. They will enjoy plenty. Some people are going to die. Some people are going to be cool. They will have more than enough. Even in famine, they will have more. See, this is the good news. For who? Who's the good news for? Who's the gospel for? The elect. Okay? In the days of famine, they have abundance. Okay? And in the days of famine, which is today, because of what's going down in the Middle East, in the Valley of Yehoshaphat, they will have plenty. How? Them preppers are prepping. They're storing, putting back food. That sounds funny to a Californian. Put back food. What? Put it up. Put up food. Put up food. Put it away. All right, so they will have abundance, famine, they will have abundance, satisfied, plenty. Satisfied in days of hunger, the hunger game, right? Who's not going to be playing the hunger game? Right here. Here's what it means. And they will have plenty when food is scarce. Not there won't be any food. What is the Hunger Game about? The movie is about food is scarce and they're using it as a weapon, right? They're using it as a way and a means in which to control people. You gonna take that C hip, nigga? No, I'm not. Nigga, I'm hungry. Take the C hip, right? Plenty, satisfied. And when famine comes, they will have enough to eat. See that? That's your balance. Let's get one more. A false balance Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Okay? So, repent. Okay? Repent and be converted. With that, we hope that the elect are edified. Get yourself ready. Shit's about to get really bad. All right? We hope the elect are edified. Shalom.